Hi, in this video I'll be going over the pre-install instructions and everything you want to have set up before you actually go to do the install of the Centrify Infrastructure Services. Formerly called the Centrify Service Suite. Some people might know by that name still, but it's now under the bundle called Centrify Infrastructure Services. And this is what you want to have set up ahead of time. Basically, we're going to be using Active Directory, so you got to have an Active Directory in your environment. A Centrify OU within AD with full admin rights. Basically, if you're going to be the high-end Centrify administrator at the top level, you need to have full administrative rights over a Centrify OU. So we'll make an OU called Centrify, and that's where we're going to store all of our data. We need a Windows machine to use as a Centrify console. The console is an MMC snap-in, so we can use any Windows machine. We can use a Windows Server or a Windows 7 or Windows 10 desktop. Doesn't matter. If you're installing the enterprise auditing, you're going to want a server 2008 through 16, one of those versions, with at least 4 gigs of RAM for the SQL part. Microsoft SQL is a little bit of a beast in RAM, so it'll have at least 4 gigs of RAM if you're going to do the auditing. And you want to have, for the GUI, pre-installed with the Microsoft ADUCT. So whatever machine we're putting our GUIs on, we want to have the Microsoft ADUCT and group policy tools. That'll install all the requirements we need for our MMC snap-in as well. Of course, in the environment, we need some test Unix, Linux machines, Windows machines, and Mac machines. You're going to need the Centrify software and temporary license keys. Note, there is no Centrify server. Really, we're using Active Directory as the back-end server. And that Active Directory, we need no AD schema changes and no software on our domain controllers. So we just need that OU, that Centrify OU with full admin rights, and that's going to be our back-end server. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to set up and verify the Centrify OU and AD, and then that's what you're going to need to do. And then you're also going to need to download the Centrify software and have it ready for the installation. So let's get in here and get this going. So here's my domain. My domain is called centrify.vms. I am on a Windows 2012 server, but I'm just using Microsoft's tool ADUCT. This is Active Directory Users and Computer. This is the Microsoft standard tool ADUCT. So I want to make a Centrify OU. I'm logged in as an admin. I'm logged into the domain. That is important. So we are joined to a domain, and I'm logged in as a domain admin, logged into the domain as well. So I'm going to make an OU here. Call it Centrify. So now I need 3 new under there. So I'm going to make 3 more OUs. So I'm going to make one called Zones and one called Licenses. And then if you're going to be doing the enterprise auditing, we can add one in here as well, an OU for audit. So again, there is no backend Centrify server. We use Active Directory as our backend server to store the data. And I need a place to store it. So I need a full admin rights on one OU. Somebody might have to create these Centrify OUs for me. If I'm not the AD administrator, have the AD administrator make a Centrify OU, give you full rights. Basically, they go into here and they go into security and they give you full rights. Make sure they give you full rights to all the if they're going to make these sub-children, make sure they give you full rights on that, or give you full rights and then you make the sub-children. You want to make sure you have permissions on all this, the Centrify OU and the 3 OUs underneath it. And that's it. That's what we need to put all of our data in. And that's it. Thank you very much.